What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Dokkan. Now, today we are going to finally test Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I know we've talked about this. I didn't really have an opportunity to make the video over the weekend because it takes a while to sit down and do all this stuff. And I'll introduce the team here in a moment, but this dude right here, the new TEQ Gotenks. What we're going to do for this video is I'll just go ahead and show the team off because the team is really wonky. This is not a team you'd ever use in battle, and I want to preface this by saying that. But we're going to use mostly a Super Saiyan 3 team. Okay, we obviously have the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock leader. Now, he is not a Super Saiyan 3 unit, but he does have Super Saiyan 3 category. And the reason he's on here is because he does have Fierce Battle and he does have Super Saiyan. This dude has 3 attack links. Well, three attack links because it does increase attack power. Okay, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, and the Innocence. Super Saiyan Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan Fierce Battle. The thing we're missing is the Innocence, and there's only 2 units on the Super Saiyan 3 team that even have the Innocence link, and that is this dude himself and the physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And obviously we can't throw him on this team. It just wouldn't work. I'd have to go in the battlefield, and I'd have to hope everything worked out, and that's a hassle I don't even want to bother messing with. So, what I've done is I've thrown 2 units on here that should be able to hold their own, at least, you know, defensively, while they also have the Innocence link. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our usual. We're going to jump into Boss Rush, and we're going to see if we can get everyone linked up properly and see if we can get a good test going. Okay. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying my goal intent in this is not to edit. I want to try to do this without editing because that's going to add so many hours to this. It's incredible. So I'm going to try to do this just very basic and very raw and very dirty. So it's probably going to be a long video, but we'll put stuff in the description down below so you can actually click around to where you need to be. All right, let's snag our team. And here's our team. And I want to once again preface this by saying this is not a team you are ever going to use in battle. Never, ever, 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 ever. The optimum team here, if I had him, would be INT Goku, but I'm not chasing that banner right now. Every single one of those stones, plus all the stones, go from now until 4th anniversary. Which, by the way, we have a little under 3 weeks left. We've got about 2.5 weeks left until it kicks off. July the 7th is the number I've heard. So, start saving. Start saving. So I'm not going to go crazy on Kid Goku. I've got a great team for him, but it's not worth. Like, the units that are coming up for 4th anniversary are just so much better. So, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good. But I've dropped my stones. I'm done with him. We're going to wait. All right? So, that said, I have to make this up. And the best linking partner for this dude, the absolute best linking partner for him, would be the physical Super Saiyan Gotenks. But the problem is, I'd have to run him on a fusion team. That unit has all the same attack links this dude does. All of them. But he also has a lot of key. You'll notice that this dude is the only unit here that actually has a key link with him, and that's by design because I really don't want those key links. I want to get really good tests off. We've obviously got the Mr. Satan card down here so that we can get, you know, 1 or 2 key at a time if need be. But obviously I don't want to flood him with key because the goal is to get off the 11 key attack. But we have not done the EZA yet, and I know we're just going to get a basic attack done with him at rainbow level. We're going to pay attention to the attack stat, not the damage, but the attack stat, and base our synopses on that. So, for better or worse, the next one, he is going to have Super Saiyan Bardock, but we'll just try to rush through and get to the next turn here real quick. Boom. Boom. And the good news is we don't have to fart around with the other attacks because the 11 key is the only one we really care about, if I'm honest. Alright. Ooh. Video is really grainy tonight for some reason. Alright, so 1.1 mil for him. Very good attack damage. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and target Vegeta because I know Vegeta's going to have a type disadvantage. And we're going to put this dude in the middle here. Now, he needs 2 key. I've got a great situation here to give him 2 key. So I'm going to target Goku. And hopefully, yeah, Perfect. Perfect. 2 key. I couldn't have planned that better if I tried. Here we go. Let's see what happens. All right. So we got 1.15 out of Bardock. Not a bad hit. And I don't think I targeted Vegeta. Oh, well. I kind of assumed the Goku was going to be dead. 1.8. Well, 1.81. 1.81 million for his current attack stat. That's very, very, very good. Okay. That's a Rainbow. Oh, I did target Vegeta. That's alright. I didn't look at the damage. Whatever. We don't really care about the damage. All we care about is the attack stat itself. So 1.81 million on this basic test. Okay. Now, we're just going to go ahead and cancel out of this. It's not really that important what happens next. We had a rotation. Everything worked excellently. Flawlessly. No, not flawlessly. But really good. Okay. Let's jump over. Let's do our Extreme Z Awakening. Let's do a quick test of him, see how much more damage he has, and then we'll compare to the physical Gotenks. Because I know right now, it's not even a comparison. So let's go in here. We're going to go to Tech and Superclass. Okay. Boom. Alright. So we're going to do our first Awakening here. Level's going to go up, and we're just going to feed and go back and feed and go back. And we'll do our SA at the end. Alright, so level 25, we're going to have to go over here and train real quick. Boom. I really hate doing this on camera. I really wish I would have had time to edit this and kind of zip through this, because I know this part's really, really boring. But once again, if I do edit it, it's going to take till tomorrow to get the video out, and I would really rather not do that. Alright. Come off it. Here we go. So now he is Super TAC 11. We are going to not go back to training. We're going to do that all at one time. Boom. Alright. And if you guys didn't see the video, I uploaded a video over the weekend of us doing the Extreme Z battle itself. I'll put that description down below as well. That way if you want to watch it, you can. I know the name on it got jacked up. Whenever I use the mobile app, it tends to do that, so my apologies for that. But I'll rename it after this, and we'll get it back up. I didn't even see it until this morning, so that's a thing. I'm sure everybody knows OBS names by now. They're like, we see what happened there. Totally accident. Oh, totally accidental. All right. So now we're up to Super TAC 12. Once again, we're not going to do our Super TACs. We are just going to do our Awakenings for the levels. And we're going to move on with our evening. All right. So this should take him up to level 135. Okay. There we go. Level... Oh, no. Super TAC 13. I'm sorry. On that boosts his leader skill. No, I don't want to do that yet. Go back to training. Don't be like that. Or go back to Awakening. Sorry. Boom. Sometimes my finger gets trigger happy, and I just press buttons when I don't intend to. Alright. We're now at 135 SA15. To training. Auto this bad boy. Here we go. Alright. We're going to go back to Awakening now. And Awaken. And boom. Alright. Here we go. We're about to be at level 140. We're going to be at SA15. Well, up to SA15. And now we're going to go feed in our Kais real quickly. Passive skill boosted. That's very good. 2 training. Boom. Now we're going to grab our 5 Kais. Conform. I'm going to go up here and snag a training location just because of reasons. Boom. And then we're going to do this. Boing. That's fine. Here we go. EZA complete. SA15. And let's go see. Remember, 1.18 is what he did before. So let's see what difference we have now in our situation there. Okay, event. challenge. All right. Boss Rush 5, and here we go. I love Boss Rush 5. It's just the reliable way to do it. Everything else just kind of gives you wonky results. And the big question everyone's going to ask is, why is your Goku not on there? That's because Goku's not a very good linking partner. Well, okay, not for these tests I'm doing. He's great for the team, but he's not great for this unit. So, normally on a Super Saiyan 3 team, I would definitely run him. But for this test, nah. Now, the link skills aren't going to change. The link skills are still the same, so everything we talked about before is exactly identical. Okay? So, here we go. Want to jump in here. Alright. So, we have Gotenks up next turn. And everyone should pretty much be there, which is absolutely perfect. We will need a bit of ki for him, so I'm not going to feed too much ki out here, but I am going to take that. Okay. So the answer is I think we're going to need 4 ki for him, so we might have to drop a couple of items, but I'm not going to worry about that. I actually designed it so we would probably have to drop items rather than having to worry about ki, because it's easier to control a situation when you are in control of it than hoping, you know, the stars line up. Alright. So, we'll need 5 ki. That's doable. Let's see. I think that is going to be 1. Alright, so this actually produces a little bit of a problem for me. Oof. I may have spoken too soon because I did not think all that green was going to drop down. I wasn't paying that close of attention. Alright. So that's fine. We'll have to go another round. Not really a big deal. I know the 12 ki is not the preferable situation, but the RNG just wasn't acting. It wasn't acting right here, so we're gonna go ahead. That was still a really respectable hit from them. Of course, to be fair, they also have type advantage, so yeah. 300k with no leader is very, very respectable. All right, and I apologize. I know the footage is really grainy today. I don't know what's up with that, but it's completely a thing. Well, I know what's up with it. I need to upgrade my phone. That's what's up with it, but it's a thing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put him on the end here. And we will just kind of fluff through this real fast. I'm going to try not to do much of anything here, but I am going to take out Goku, I think. There we go. Because I know Gohan's going to take a hell of a hit here in a second. Yeah, that's not too bad. That could be a lot worse. I expected Gohan to get hit harder than that. Alright. Now, this next time, we should be able to get exactly what we want out of it. Hopefully. Alright. Ah, the orbs. The orbs! Why do they taunt me so? I think that still is so many ugh. These rainbow orbs are going to be the death of me. They really are. Alright. So, once again, why? I don't want to edit this. I really do not want to edit. I know. It's because Goku and Arale. I didn't accommodate for that. I really should not have put them on this team. But to be real, I've not had this problem with them before. So I am just going to go one more round. I should dump them off, but I already didn't float Gohan. So if we do this one more time, I'll float Gohan. Stop doing the good thing. Hey, I put them on here because defensively I thought they'd get us further into the fight. And they are, but they're also stopping us from doing what we want to do. So, if you want to replicate this, Goku and Raleigh, not the right choice. Just throw in that little knowledge nugget at you next time. But also, I can't float him yet because I've got Super Saiyan 3s coming up. So, we're going to keep Gohan on the end there. Alright, so now we're up here. Goku's going to be at a distinct type disadvantage, and that's okay. I'm going to try to break up some of this ki I do declare. No. I'm going to be stupid. And I'm going to be stupid because I know that when we get to this next turn, they're going to turn something rainbow. And with those lines the way they are, odds are pretty good I can control what ki we actually have now. So, plus we're going to need 5, I think. 5. Because I believe Bardock gives them 3 ki. Bardock gives them 2 ki or 3 ki? I think it's 3 ki. It's over in a flash, so it's 3 ki. So, here we go. Alright, good. They transformed that ki. And I'm going to give all of that. I'm going to go ahead and do a heal just so we don't run into any major issues here. This is the way it sometimes goes when you're creating content. Things don't always line up the way that you would like them to. Alright, so we need 5 ki. So we've got 3 here. And that's excellent. Nope. I'd rather risk it. I'd rather risk it because I don't see what's under there, but yep, 2 ki. Alright, so I know that would have been right, but the possibility of fat fingering it and doing it wrong was just way too high. So here we go. Like I said, I prefer a safe situation that I can control. Alright. Bit of a control freak. Here we go. Now, finally, third time lucky. Let's see what we get out of this. Broly going to kill him, doesn't he? I didn't even see how much health he had. Oh, no! Broly, don't kill him. Don't kill him. You're too good. You're too good. All right. Guys, I'm suffering here. I thought the team wasn't going to be that good, and the team turns out to be pretty actually not half bad. Okay. So all we have to do is not kill him, which, as it turns out, is easier said than done. Especially with both these super attacks. Should have long time canceled out and gone back in, but it's completely a thing now. Alright. Thankfully, I don't think anybody on this team is actually strong enough to kill him, so here we go. Yeah, he's at a distinct types disadvantage. Alright. So. Last chance, I do say. I'm going to keep Gohan on rotation here. And I'm going to feed Gohan as much of this as I can. Because I need 5 ki. That's 5 ki right there. Yep, that's 5 ki right there. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Let's see what happens. So long as Gohan doesn't get supered, we'll be fine. Alright. Perfect. Now we're finally going to see what we wanted to see. My apologies. 2.85. Okay. So little, not quite doubled. Not quite doubled his attack power. That's extremely respectable. 2.76. But he still had, I think he still had the massive increase. So there you go. Still a very respectable unit. Now, 2.85 is kind of what we got out of him. He could do a little more. We could throw some units on there. We could get Bardock on there to increase his damage and all that stuff. I don't think at this point it's worth farting around with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Super Saiyan 3 physical. Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks on there. We're going to see what he does real quick. Okay. Let's go back to team. Let's just trade him out real quick. So he's very, very, very good. But is he better than the Fizz? That's kind of the question. And I don't know, honestly. Now, my Fizz is also rainbowed. Wherever he's at. He's hiding down here. My Fizz is also rainbowed. Now, in sheer numbers, this guy should have him. In sheer numbers alone, this guy should definitely have him. But we'll see what happens in practice. Because sometimes in practice, things don't quite work out that way. And I think he's got one extra attack link that we need to see if we can trigger. Okay, let's go to details list. Fused Fighter is a key link. Over to Flash, limit breaking form is that everyone Super Saiyan 3 has that. Fierce Battle is Budding Warrior one? Okay, Budding Warrior. But I don't think Budding Warrior. Well, you know what? Real easy. Let's go down here. We could change this out with the LR. Because he was a problem anyway. Change them out with them. They have Budding Warrior. And I do think he does too. Maybe. Let's see. Details list. No, he's got Berserker. I'm sorry. So we'll just try to link him up with them. We'll try to link him up with them and see what he does with all of his attack links. Okay? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so Boss Rush 5 one more time. Boom, boom. And again, I'm sorry, this is a bit of a long video, but once again, I'm trying to get this out today rather than next week if I actually sit down and try to edit it for real. Alright. So, our goal is to get the Goten and Trunks on the same rotation, and then one of the Super Saiyan 3s. So, let's see if that happens. So the big problem is, well, no, they're not going to have Fused Fighter. I don't think they have Fused Fighter. Because they're not fused from the start. They fuse when they get their super attack. So, should be alright. Okay. So, naturally, Goten and Trunks are on the next rotation. So, let's just see what he does here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll do that. We'll see what he does here, and then we'll go ahead and try it with Budding Warrior, see how much more damage we get out of him. But as is, it's going to be a good test. Not a great test, but a good test. Alright? So remember, it was, what, 2.85, I believe, last time? So, this time around, 2.6. So really close. They're really, really close. That extra 10%, though, I don't know. They might be on par with each other. Who knows? Who knows? Good. They're on there. They're on the end to float, so we'll float them. Boom. We'll just kind of bash through this. I'm not even worried about what they wind up doing. They are going to get their use super, which is good. As you may or may not know, their only real attack is the use super. Their basic 12-key super is embarrassingly bad. Okay. Yeah, that tickled. Hilarious, Goku. GG. Next time, try. Alright, my Goku's not getting a super attack off. I'm not worried about it. Because, again, the point is just to kind of move on to that rotation. We've got a couple of rotations to get through, so we'll just try to like smash through them real quick. In fact, it would probably be much faster if I didn't do super attacks, but that'd be a ting. Alright, I'm going to do that because the last thing I want is to be farting around with too much ki. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. I thought that was a single. Alright, that's cool. Whatever. That was an embarrassing super attack, Broly. Why I have double attacking him? Well, no, actually I take it back, because normally if you feed him a ton of orbs and he does double attack, he does amazing things, but... Alright, well this is over with. Alright. So, we'll get through this one real quick, and then we'll move on to this last one. And then we'll see what they do. So, it's 2.60 was the last one we did. And let's see here what this one is going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and do that, because I really don't have a lot of confidence here in those particular units. By those, I mean Gohan. Gohan's not a good unit when he's on the right team. When he's on the wrong team, I'm sure he's going to squish like no tomorrow. Alright. Oh, dodged it. I love my INT units, man. Can't get enough of them. Okay. This battle is not over. Oh. Oh. So, problem then. Easy solution. No, it's no big deal. No big deal at all. All I have to do is avoid giving them a super attack, and that's not going to be a problem. Okay, no super attack for them. Even if they get a double attack, I don't foresee it being an issue. And he needs 3 ki. That should be 4 right there. I'm sorry, he needs 5 ki, I meant to say. Boom. There we go. Boom. Alright, so we have everything linked up the way we need it. So let's see what happens here. So long as they... Well, even if they get a double attack, I don't foresee anything. Okay, perfect. No! Why did you do that? God. Sometimes. This is why creating these videos is sometimes the most stressful thing on earth. Alright. So we're just going to go ahead and cancel out of this. At this point, I really should edit, but I'm just going to be lazy about it. Because once again, if I edit, it's going to take for bloody ever. As I said, description below, I will have all the attacks lined up, so you don't have to worry about going through it. Unfortunately, my editing rig is really bad and takes forever, and it would be tomorrow before I had it out. And I really need a new editing rig, but it's a thing. I had a choice. I could build an editing rig or I could build a gaming rig. I decided to build a gaming rig because it's a gaming channel. So, decisions were made. Alright, here we go. So I don't even know why we're doing this at this point, because we know 2.6, he'll be pretty close with the extra 10%. And Gotenks is coming up next, so I'm just going to put them in the center. And let's just try to do this without getting super attacks. Though if anything's evident, they're just going to super attack because they darn well feel like it. Alright, no super attacks. No super attacks. There we go. I thought they had so little ki last time they wouldn't super, but apparently I overestimated it. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and feed Gohan just that. That should be enough there. And then we'll drop that down. Okay. So here we go. This next turn, we should have everything lined up. Okay. Here we go. Alright. We got Physical Gotenks. We've got Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. We have those two. This should be a good, successful happy run. Alright, so with Bardock, I'm just going to do that. With them, I'm going to do that. Give him a Hercule. 1 key. And then with them, I ain't going to worry about it because we don't care what they do. Alright, here we go. Finally, let's do this. 2.79. Pardon me, I hit that. 2.79. So, they're really, really close. I mean, they're really close. I could fudge the numbers and make things happen. But no. We didn't have the 40% from Bardock. We had... It was just a very fair assessment. 2.85 from Super Saiyan 3 TEQ Gotenks after his EZA. And, yeah. They're about on par, really, if I'm honest. So that, I think, is that's what I like to see out of EZAs. And I know people want more power, this and that. But the reality is, if you want a game that lasts a long time, you want to calm down that power creep. So, yeah, that's incredibly respectable. I commend that, because getting all of these old units that we still love, but that... Sorry, I meant to abandon that. But that we don't necessarily want to see gone, getting them all on the same level is really what the Extreme Z Awakenings should be about. So, yeah, same leaders, same team. Like I said, they're really, really, really close in damage. TEQ does eke him out a little bit, but not enough to really matter in my book. So, TEQ Gotenks has become a great unit again. Absolutely great unit. EZA Gotenks is not overshadowed. You could run them, either one of them on either team. Run them together during Super Battle Road, and it would be disgusting. So, Battlefield. I'm not Super Battle Road. I'm sorry. Battlefield was the word I'm looking for. Y'all get what I'm going at. It's been a long video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker, and I will lay your asses out with more Dokkan Battle and other stuff soon.